Hello and welcome to Cinema Woman. I'm your host David, and today we have Megan in the studio to talk about a movie trilogy whose van she is solidly in the front seat of. Megan and I will be breaking down the Oceans movies, and I will also be testing her knowledge of the trilogy with some good trivia questions. If she does well, she'll take home DVD copies of 3 movies she's seen hundreds of times. DVDs, by the way, are kids. It's a machine, whatever. Anyway, we will be discussing the Oceans movies in the following order: 12, 13, 11, because that's what Megan requested, and I always abide by my co-host's requests. Welcome to Cinema Wellman, Megan.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Now, first of all, why that order? Why are we going 12, 13, and then 11?
I feel like 12 is, I love it, but it's sort of my least favorite. And I wanted to start with my least favorite, then go into my middle one, and then kind of wrap up with my favorite one, which is 11, of course. Even though we're technically filming this in April, so happy early birthday to you, I am sort of treating myself to an early 40th birthday present by inviting myself onto this episode of the Oceans Trilogy podcast. So thank you again.
You're welcome. Anyone watching who would like to visit and co-host, let me know. We'll put one together. It's that easy, folks. All right, so here we go. Oceans 12 from 2004, rated PG-13, 125 minutes. IMDb tells us 6.5, and directed by Steven Soderbergh. IMDb's synopsis is Daniel Ocean recruits one more team member so he can pull off 3 major European heists.
Yeah.
And this is when they bring in the... I forget, what was his name? Didn't he have some kind of cat name or whatever? They brought in that actor.
Luke or whatever.
Oh, I forgot what that was. I haven't seen that in a while. But
yeah. Catherine Zeta-Jones. The fact that they're in Europe, look, the shots of Europe are gorgeous. Like Italy, Amsterdam. I mean, it's beautiful. But for me, the fact that they're not in Vegas, it just, I really just didn't feel the same.
So it's
right away it was like, where are we? Oh, we're in this beautiful location, but it was so much fun being in Vegas.
One of the things that you're looking for in an Oceans film then is Vegas. Vegas is another character.
It really was. To me, in the first one, the city they were in was the first character. That was another main character.
You know, I've done the City Spotlight episodes, and if I were to do one about Vegas, the Oceans movie, 100%. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that when we think of, I think the average person, give me a movie that's set in Las Vegas, you might get, Oceans. Whatever.
At least 11. And yes, 13. We'll get to that. But
now, earlier, what was the other thing that you said that you weren't too crazy about 12?
So there's this phrase or saying that I feel like in 2026 kids say a lot, and it's that sometimes you're just doing too much. And I felt like we sort of did a little too much in Oceans 12, especially with the whole Julia Roberts coming in and having to play herself and that whole thing. And then Bruce Willis shows up and she's fangirling out to Bruce Willis, but I've got to pretend I'm Julia Roberts. And that whole thing, I get they wanted Tess to play a role. I get that, but it was doing too much.
Okay, so I totally get that. And the only little bit of devil's advocate that I'm going to play is, first I'm going to agree with you about Bruce Willis. I didn't need him. I didn't need him in that.
No.
But I kind of enjoyed Julia Roberts playing Tess Ocean, playing
Julia Roberts.
Is
there a phrase for that?
There's something like
Is there some movie cinema phrase for that I just don't know about? I don't even know.
I don't know. It would, somebody playing someone who playing themselves.
Right,
Playing.
right.
Do you remember? You know Jennifer Grey, right? From Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's her name, right?
And Dirty Dancing.
Jennifer
yeah.
Grey.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah.
she famously had her nose fixed, right?
I did know that. Yeah.
And then she starred in a TV show, short-lived, but one of the gags in it was you kind of look like that actress from, right?
Okay.
But your nose isn't the same. Like, they made fun of that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know if there's a term for, I don't know how many times it's been done.
Yeah.
So,
Curious.
I don't know. You ready for some trivia?
Ooh, sure.
So, the first one, first of all, I have 11, because, Megan's 11 is our episode name.
Right.
The first thing I think you're gonna destroy this first one, but I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to name as many of the 11 as you can, either the actor or the character. Are you ready?
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, so actor or character, so you don't have to do both.
I was going to say I can. Do I get extra points?
I can. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I'll see how many I can do both.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
And
Let's do
you
that.
know that I'm probably going to have to look back at this because I'm not going to be able to keep track of it.
Okay.
And go.
Danny Ocean is George Clooney. Then we have Brad Pitt playing Rusty. Then we have Matt Damon playing Linus. Then we have Don Cheadle playing Basher. Frank Catton is played by Bernie Mac. Casey Affleck and Scott Conn are the Malloy twins. I don't know if I know their first names other than one is Virgil and one is Turk, and I don't know who's who.
No, I don't know their first names, but one is Virgil and one is Turk.
Yeah.
You did know their first names.
Fair. Gosh, what am I missing? Oh, Saul is Carl Reiner. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner and his wife. I know him. Oh, The Amazing Yen. The Amazing Yen.
Okay, yep.
And I found out from you that this is the only movie he did, so I don't know his name.
All right,
Other than The
you
Amazing Yen.
missed.
And then Julia Roberts as Tess, and then...
No, Julia's not. Julia does not count.
Ruben. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ruben?
But I almost missed Ruben.
Very good. Elliot Gould is
Elliot
Ruben.
Gould.
So that means that you missed one.
I know I'm missing one.
And you know what? When I made up this list, I said, I don't think Megan's going to know this one.
I do know. I don't know his name.
Exactly.
I don't know his,
Exactly. You can picture him. If we get a sketch artist in here.
It's excellent. It's Mr. Excellent. It's Livingston Dell.
No, you did get it.
I don't know his actor name.
Eddie Jemison.
Oh, that's Eddie Jemison. Sorry, Eddie. But yes.
Unbelievable. You got all of them.
I know I probably took more than 60 seconds.
Excellent.
But...
That's fine. All right. Here's your question number 2. Who was the first Danny Ocean in the 1960 original?
See, I should have brushed up. I actually don't know. I've never seen it. Isn't that horrible? I need to see the original.
You know what? As someone who dies on the hill of
I know.
remakes are terrible and the original's better,
Yeah.
these are better than that original in my
okay.
mind.
Okay.
You don't know who that was? Who Danny Ocean was?
Marlon Brando?
No. Okay, now that's a good guess.
Okay.
The whole Rat Pack was in it.
No way.
Yeah, so Frank Sinatra was Danny Ocean. And Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. and Joey Bishop and Peter Lawford, et cetera, et cetera. All right, question number 3. Where do we see and I'm going to editorialize this, where do we see the talentless Topher Grace?
In the beginning of Ocean's 11, when he being Danny Ocean, no, sorry, actually it's Rusty, is technically teaching celebrities how to play poker. And it's all the WB celebrities.
And he plays...
himself.
He plays himself.
Which
is kind of sad,
yeah.
looking at it now. All right, next question. How many of the gang appeared on Friends?
I mean, I know Brad Pitt did.
That's one.
Oh, I didn't really watch a whole lot of Friends. Oh, I knew Elliot Gould did.
Elliot Gould was the Ross and Rachel's father.
Okay, I did know that. There's got to be a few more. I'm sure George Clooney did at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, did Matt Damon? Is it four? No, just the three of them. No.
It is four.
What is four?
But
who would be the fourth?
Who's the fourth?
Bernie Mac.
Julia Roberts.
Oh, darn it! I should have guessed her. Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 5 is fill in the blank.
Okay.
The blank plays.
The nose plays.
The nose plays.
Love that.
And our last trivia question in this first go-round, which of the trilogy is director Steven Soderbergh's favorite of the three?
I feel, okay, I should admit that I swear to you that I didn't know this question was going to be asked, but in my preparation for this episode, I stumbled upon the answer of this question.
I wonder if we saw the same...
Maybe the same article. Apparently it's 12.
It is 12. Very good.
Sorry, Stephen.
Very good, and that's your least favorite.
It's my least favorite.
Well, whatever.
If it's his favorite, good for him.
Exactly. All right, here we go. The next film we're going to discuss is Ocean's 13 from 2007, rated PG-13, 122 minutes, IMDb 6.9, and also directed by Steven Soderbergh. Their synopsis is Danny Ocean rounds up the boys for a third heist after casino owner Willie Bank double-crosses Ruben Tishkoff. So Ocean's 13.
We're back in Vegas, so felt familiar again. I love just that aspect, the character of Las Vegas being back. We had kind of like a pseudo... what's his name? Andy Garcia's character returns, like another like a different Terry Benedict in Al Pacino. So yeah, Willie Bank is.
So the bad guy is Al Pacino.
Is Al Pacino,
and the bad guy from the first one is actually one of the good guys, and they get Terry Benedict to work for them, and
somehow he's assisting them and. Yeah, of course chaos ensues, but I love that Linus has a bigger role in The Nose Plays. That's Matt Damon's character. Yeah.
And is that the one where his mother shows up and bails him out of a perilous situation?
Yeah, well they bail him out in 12 and then they do it again. And
I thought that was a little too much.
That was doing too much.
It's the same
12
thing
when they got everyone arrested, and then his parents come bail him out, and then in 13, it's like, really again, they have to come back.
And I think that actress played the president in a season of 24.
Yeah,
that's nice.
True. Yep,
love it. So trivia.
Yes.
Here we go. In Ocean's 12, who is the 12th member of the gang? So we go from Ocean's 11 and then Ocean's 12. There's an official...
I guess that's Julia Roberts. And
exactly.
That's her...
Very good. Julia Roberts as Tess Ocean. As Tess Ocean.
That was...
right. And here's your next question. Who is the 13th member of the gang in Ocean's 13? We kind of alluded to this already.
Is it Matt Damon's parents or his mom or no?
No. It's a familiar character, but who technically is helping them.
Oh, duh. Yeah, Terry Benedict.
Right? So it's Andy Garcia as Terry Benedict. How much money does the gang steal in the trilogy? Do you have any idea?
Oh, man. All I know is that it's like $163 million in 11, but I don't remember what the other two were. I know in 13 they end up stealing 5 diamonds from Willie Bank, but I don't remember how much. You really have the number. That's
The interwebs, they were saying somewhere between $323 and $343 million. So that's a pretty good take. Here's your next question. Who plays Debbie Ocean in Ocean's 8?
Shout out to Sandra Bullock.
We love you, Sandy B.
Love
Who
her.
doesn't?
I know.
God bless you.
She was an amazing.
Oh, maybe
Debbie.
would Sandra Bullock co-host Cinema Woman?
Ooh, we should ask.
With favorite Sandra Bullock movies. I would do that.
I think we should ask. For sure.
Now, number 11. When Danny asks Tess, if Terry Benedict makes her laugh, what is her answer?
He doesn't make me cry.
I love that line. I love that line so much.
I know.
And here we go. Here's your bonus.
Ooh.
And you've done very well.
Thanks.
Who is given, and you know how I love the and introducing credits in movies? I just love that because they're showcasing someone.
Right.
And here's a new talent, a new star, or it's the girlfriend of the producer,
right,
or the director. Can you give her an end introducing part? Yes, we can give her that credit, whatever. Who is given an and introducing credit at the end of Ocean's 11?
I believe it's Julia Roberts.
It is, and it's done as a joke. It's a total joke.
Total bitch.
She had just won the Oscar for Erin Brockovich, I think,
so
and they had the nerve to. I love that because they're all friends and
exactly.
all that. Those nutty celebrities,
They're all buddies.
they're all friends. Megan and I, we talked earlier today because before we talk about Ocean's 11, there were some casting alternates that I read about researching for this episode. One of them was Bruce Willis in for Clooney.
Huh, so
and that's one of the reasons maybe Soderbergh brought him back.
Brought him in for 12.
So maybe that negotiation went farther than we thought. And he was like, we can have him play a part and whatever.
That's true.
Luke and Owen Wilson in for Scott Conn and for Virgil and Turk Malloy.
I don't know.
And then Danny Glover for Bernie Mac. And Danny Glover for Bernie Mac and Luke and Owen Wilson for Virgil and Turk Malloy. All three of those people backed out to be in the Royal Tenenbaums for Wes Anderson, which I love. And I also read, I don't know how true this is, they also contacted the Coen brothers to play the Malloy brothers, and they went, yeah, we don't act. All right, so we saved the best for last. Ocean's 11. Let's say what happened today for the first time, which is so much fun.
Yay! So my daughter Bryn actually had her first viewing of Ocean's 11.
Bryn's first screening of Ocean's 11, when we were given the official thumbs up.
Yeah,
she enjoyed it. She loved it. I mean, she got everything.
Yeah.
You know, as I praised her for my screening number 10,000 that she's picking up stuff in a movie made in the 30s from Hitchcock, by Hitchcock.
That's true. Yeah. It was really cool to have her there to watch it this morning. And for me, it's one of my favorite movies because, well, research studies show that if you watch your favorite comfort shows, movies, it helps bring, it lowers your nervous system and it can help just promote feelings of calmness. And so it kind of is a little bit of a mindful technique, if you will. And so the term comfort food, that's totally legitimate. That's not like it's something that brings you peace. Right.
While you're eating. Something about where it comes from. Maybe it's a family recipe. Maybe it's, for me, every food's comfortable.
Yeah.
Because my mother was such a good cook, and she just killed everything She never failed. She did fail. I'm sorry, she did fail. Liver and onions, she failed. Nobody wanted that except her. And I feel bad now that we kind of made her not make it. She should have made it, and we should have eaten it because she loved it so much. She was such a people
She never
pleaser.
served it to me, so.
So, Megan, you were talking about movies bringing you peace and everything. So, you want to talk a little bit about what you do and.
Sure. So I happen to be a licensed clinical social worker, and I started my own practice, Clarity Wellness Solutions, almost 6 years ago. And then just last year, I published my first book, Mindfulness Brings Clarity.
Which I have read. I've always wanted to do this. When I started this, I was like, I would love to have a guest who's written a book so I can be like Johnny Carson. This is my Johnny Carson moment. Megan, tell us a little bit about your book.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, it is so fun. It's certainly a mixture of mindfulness, mental health, a little bit of my story, why I'm so passionate about mindfulness and mental health. I go into that a tidbit, but then also just trying to put in basic terms why I feel like focusing on your mental health is so important. And here's how you can use mindfulness to improve your mental health in so many ways and balance your, that mind, body, spirit balance that we love, that sometimes comfort movies bring us. But yeah, that's what I talked about in my book.
And I loved it. And I still have to start my meditation journey. I haven't kind of sorted that out yet, but I want to do that.
It's okay. Never too late.
No, it's never. Old dog, new tricks. I'm all in. Anything else about 11 before?
So I don't know. There's something about the cast. I love this cast. They all work so well together. The chemistry was amazing. The heist, the fact that it's a heist, I think is just super fun. I love.
And
heist movies
there will
too.
be. I think it was when I threw this out to the family. Orlando was the first one that says, I need a heist movie episode.
Yeah.
And then Megan said, well, you have to, Oceans has to be part of that. And then I was like, I think Oceans should be its own episode. Yeah. So we're kind of going to take that out of the picture for the heist movie. I'll mention them, but yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's such a good, the cast, like you said, is really good.
And then the music, I'm
glad you mentioned that because I wanted to mention that. That's, I think, comes from when pretty much the opening scene today, and I said to Bryn, hear that, boom, boom, but you hear that bass riff, you hear that, that's what you're going to hear the whole movie, and that's like the signature score for the whole trilogy. And I didn't share this with you, but I did read that iconic end of Ocean's 11 at the Bellagio fountain, the Bellagio fountain walk-off. Soderbergh got them all together, and his only instructions: Brad Pitt leaves first, Carl Reiner leaves last. Everybody else leave in an order that you feel right.
Wow.
And organic.
That's so cool. I didn't know that.
And they did it.
So cool. They did.
And they did it.
And you can feel, that makes sense. I'm glad you said that because you can feel something when you watch that scene that they're all just like looking at each other and like.
Right, because they're,
all kind of
obviously we're rooting for them, but they're criminals. And every one of them could go to prison for the rest of their lives for any of the stuff that they did. But we're rooting for them because they're, it's George Clooney. Because it's Clooney.
I mean, right.
Oh, all good. Well, that is a wrap from here at Cinema Wellman for our Megan's 11 episode. We hope you're with us next time when we will deliver an episode that I've been planning for a while, which will showcase the talents of our artistic director, Denise, who will be animating our episode. We're ready for our animation sensation episode, which will break down our top 10. And yes, we do have a bottom 5 animated movies. And Walt Disney, I am coming for you because you take up most of it. And until then, take care.